So here you want to use a really light skin foundation because you want at least 2 to 3 lighter foundation on your skin to achieve that really pale look. So this is the BB cream by Shields I'm going to be using. So now taking quite like a generous amount. Here is this much I'm going to be using. And I'm not going to use a foundation brush. I'm just going to use my clean hands and just sort of warm it up, the foundation on my fingers. I recommend putting the cream onto your neck as well, so you don't have the gap showing the skin difference. This part is fairly optional, but if you want to do it, it'll be fine as well. Here I'm going to be using this cream white base. Now one of the reasons that I want to use this white color is that I want to achieve that really pale and white look on my face. Also, don't forget the neck part. Now after I've applied the white cream on my face, as you can see, my face is really white right now. Looks scary, right? Compared to my original skin tone. So it doesn't have to be really perfect, so cause you're being a ghost. So now I'm just going to pat on powder onto my face to set the cream. So what I'm going to be using is this Bare Natural, just like that. Now moving on to the eye makeup. So before you apply on any eyeshadow, you just want to put on some eye primer just so that your eyeshadow will last longer throughout the day. Here I'm using Process eyeshadow primer, and I'm just going to put it onto all over my eyelids. Now you might also want to put it under your lower eyelids. Now moving on to the eyeshadow part, here I'm going to be using a pearl white eyeshadow. So how you're going to do this is just dab it into the middle. Now moving on to the next eyeshadow, I am here going to be using this eyeshadow palette, and we will be using the color red. So here I'm choosing this red here and this orangey red here. I'm just going to blend both of this together. Put the color into the front lower eyelid. So just dab that on the lower part slowly, and be careful, and you don't want the eyeshadow to go into your eyes. Now I have the red eyeshadow under my eyelids right now. It's super scary, I know that, but don't be afraid. So here the next part is I'm just going to be using a cotton bud, where you call this a Q-tip, anyhow. So take the clean one, and here what you want to do is just take the harsh lines of the red eyeshadow and just slowly pushing it downwards and fade it off to your skin. Now as you can see, I took the Q-tip, and what I did was just swirl the red eyeshadow and push it downwards, so it creates this U on the lower eyelids. You might want to get your gel eyeliner, and this is the Maybelline Eye Studio in black. Now this part here is super easy. You just want to draw your eyeliner just like how you draw usually you draw it. There's no typical trick or anything special. Now when you're done drawing the upper part of your the eyeliner, so here you need to drag it out. So just at the end points, just wing it out and flicking it upwards. Now from that you want to draw the lower part and just connect it from the top eyeliner and just drag it downwards. And now what you want to do is just take the Q-tip and softly smudge the lower eyeliner out. Now you can see your Q-tip that it has this leftover black bits there. So what you want to do is take it and blend it a little on the red, which you had previously blended before. So just blend it where usually the dark eye circles are. Now for the eyelashes part, I won't be using any mascara. I'm just going to use falsies instead. Now on putting the falsies, you just want to put it a little higher than your original. Now take a concealer. Here I'm going to be using the e.l.f. concealer. Now after I'm done putting concealer on my lips, I just use back the same sponge and just put some powder on it. So this is how the outline will look like. So I'm just going to fill that in with the lip liner. Now taking a lip brush, here I'm going to mix two lipsticks together. And this is the one by Rimmel. The very super red. And this is the one by Lancome, which is a little brownish dark color. Now here I took another darker lipstick. Two lines. One here. So you can see I prefer drawing a thicker line instead. Super scary. Alright, so I drew like a thicker line on this side and this side here. Now again, you can keep this look if you want to, but I'm just going to add in more lines. So it's now take a brown eyeshadow and a brush. What you want to do here is contour your nose. And yeah, you are done. And you can see here I'm wearing a wig. Thank you for watching and happy Halloween.